Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Metal Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Ethereum devs confirm the perpetual date for the merge. Ethereum price is going up. How high it can go? Let's talk about it. Okay, the second thing I would like to talk about is it really now time to accumulate? What many pros doing during the bear market, and which are the 5 sectors you should really watch during this crypto winter, according to an article. And the third news all about the Charles Hoskinson response to Michael Saylor, who is calling ADA security, and I'm going to tell you what Charles is saying. So guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, if you would like to get the fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because for more than 2 years, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news quite frequently, mostly every weekday. But now in July, I'm on holiday here in Greece, so I'm doing 3 videos per week, but still keeping you up to date. So smash the like button if it's important for you, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel and check out the links under this video, because there are many useful ones. And let's start as usual with the market watch, where we can see the Bitcoin is actually almost 2% up in the last 24 hours, while Ethereum is up 5.5%, and in the last 7 days Ethereum is up 25%, but we're going to talk about that. Then we have the winners. It's Polygon with 17%. We have Theta Fuel 16% and Ethereum Classic 13%. When we're looking at the losers, we see Leo basically in the top 100 for 5% down, but nothing else. So today, overall, we're having a good day. Let's looking at the Bitcoin price, and we can see it is at the moment at 21,837 US dollar. And we have this, downward trend. You can draw this trend line since the end of March, and we have met this couple of times, and it worked as a resistance for a long time, for several months, and now we again here. So are we going to see something to break above it, and what does it mean? Definitely Ethereum has moved up some significant levels, but this is going to be the first topic we're going to discuss. So guys, let's jump in it. So Ethereum's story, at least move from proof of work to proof of stake, is on for a while. The journey really has started with phase 0 back in December 2020. I have talked a lot about it on this channel back then, and sooner or later we're really getting to the date when the merge is going to finally happen. And now we have a date, and this date is, according to Tim Bako, who is an Ethereum developer, and it's going to be on the 19th of September. So this is the target date for the merge. Well, we do know that with Ethereum, it's always like they target something, a date, and then just something happens. It's happening on that day, or around that day, or later that day, later on then, You never know, but at least we have now a target date. And here on Twitter, you can see these kind of things, which also going to happen. And here, we have the final trial of the merge is set to occur on the Gorley network, which is scheduled for the 2nd week of August. And the Ethereum transaction to POS-based network is expected to reduce its energy consumption by 99%. This is what I'm saying. And the introduction of sharding expected to be the first quarter of 2023. So that's going to be the next year. Would make the network highly scalable and on par with centralized payment processors. So yes, now the date for the merge, it looks like it's going to be in September. And when we're looking at Ethereum price, then we can see that actually it has moved up recently quite a lot. Because look, just 1 month ago, on the 18th of June, Ethereum was down all the way here to this level. As you can see, 879 US dollar. And since that, in 1 month time, it came up 64%. And this is actually the date here, 13th of July. So 5 days ago, this pump has actually started and it's on since. To be honest with you, I don't think it can lead to Ethereum all-time highs now, because the whole market is in a different kind of situation. But, you know, as it usually goes, if there are some great news, it can pump a project. But when we're getting around the date or even after it, we will see it can easily dump afterwards. So I would say you should be definitely careful with that. But recently, we have seen in 1 month 64% up for Ethereum, which is actually not that bad, to be honest with you, in times we are living in. So we will see how it works. Really, the merge going to happen on the 19th of September, or it's going to be late. Okay, that's all to the future, but it's in a more important, milestone for Ethereum. Okay. The next topic I would like to talk about is really now accumulation phase, what we are in for cryptocurrencies, because the market is down, and as many people say, the pros do accumulation during the bear market, and of course they profit during the bull market. So let's check out the 5 sectors which could be actually promising. So definitely, when we're building our portfolio, we should diversify. And what I'm going to say here is not a financial advice. I'm going to follow here an article on Cointelegraph, and they show a couple of areas which you should definitely think about. Maybe investing. Do your homework, but maybe investing during this bear market period, so you can have a nice run when the market trend is changing. Okay. So here are the 5 sectors they're looking at. So definitely the layer 1 protocols. And now, we're not talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum, the kind of obvious ones, but other layer protocols. So according to the data from Token Terminal, the top 5 L1 protocols in terms of total revenue over the past 180 days, excluding, of course, as I said, Bitcoin and Ethereum, are BNB Smart Chain, Avalanche, Helium, Phantom, and Solana. But then we have here Cardano, Near Protocol, Aron. Actually, we have Dogecoin, Zcash, Cosmos, Polkadot, Airwave, Tezos. So definitely, bottom line is, layer 1 protocols could be actually hot for the next bull market. Then we have layer 2 protocols. So as mentioned above, Ethereum network has limitations in terms of scalability. Well, the article has mentioned it, but let's talk about in general terms. So definitely scalability that won't be solved during the upcoming merge, right? So the merge won't that solve it totally. So leaving an opening for layer 2 protocols to fill the need by helping to reduce the activity that occurs directly on the Ethereum blockchain. According to L2Beat, which tracks the stats on the top Ethereum layer 2s, Arbitrum is ranked number 1 in the terms of total locked value, followed by Optimism and DYDX, as you can see. So I would just say that layer 2 protocols is also an important thing to look at in. But shouldn't forget, this is not mentioning here Polygon, and Polygon, as you could see, went up recently. Actually now the leader in the last 24 hours in the top 100. It's definitely something you have to consider because it currently its TVL is 1.59 billion US dollar. It's pretty big. This data comes from DeFi Llama, but not financial advice. Just look at these things. Gaming industry, definitely gaming it's getting hot. We shouldn't forget about it. We could see how successful X Infinity was, and they have many others here. It's another list of Alien Worlds, Sprinterlands, and all other things. Then we have definitely tokens representing gaming ecosystems, such like Engine Token, Gala, and Ultra. So gaming industry could be another hot thing to look around it. Social platforms, previous frontrunners in social media landscape, including Steam and its community-driven offshoot Hive, but neither protocol has really achieved a widespread adoption to date, which means it still can come, but social on the blockchain, this kind of things could be actually interesting, but not yet that big. And obviously, we cannot leave out metaverses and NFTs. And look at these top 10 companies investing in building in metaverse. So Microsoft, here you have Meta, used to be Facebook, but all the others like Nike, Alibaba, they were Adidas, JP Morgan. So look, huge companies, and they're spending a lot of money to get into the game and be participating in metaverse. And then we have big protocols just like Sandbox, the recent partner with Playboy to launch Meta Mansion. We have Decentraland, we have ApeCoin. So many great ones. And which one going to be the leader in the metaverse? It's the future will tell. But definitely it looks like that metaverses and NFTs are still hot and can be part of the future, could bring some nice gains. But as I said, do your own homework. These are just top 5 areas which could be hot in the next bull market. And now, obviously, bear markets are the time to accumulate. Now you make the real money, not when the coins are skyrocketing and everybody is FOMOing in. Right, and now the third topic is, let's talk about Charles Hoskinson response to Michael Saylor, who is calling ADA a security. Well, I have talked about it before, that Michael Saylor is calling basically, apart from Bitcoin, everything security, especially proof of stake networks and ADA as well. And Charles Hoskinson, responded to Michael Saylor, was saying that, Cardano founder made a reminder that Cardano is far more decentralized than Bitcoin. It has far more utility than Bitcoin, that it's merely a store of value. According to Hoskinson, and he stated that people keep buying ADA not just speculate, but to spend ADA on various products and services offered by Cardano-based project. Still, Michael Saylor calls ADA security, by according to Hoskinson, the only real use case of Bitcoin is to speculate, and despite this, nobody calls BTC a security. Charles also warned that if Bitcoin does not work the way Michael Saylor expects he will go bankrupt. Also added Charles that he also shared his views of Bitcoin maximalists, calling them the most difficult, toxic, useless people to engage with. So this was Charles' response to Michael Saylor. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be on either side 400%, because being a Bitcoin maxing, just in my opinion, we leave out a lot of new opportunities, in developments where altcoins could be actually pretty good. Of course, the majority of them, it's just crap, it's just not good. But for the future development of blockchain industry, I think we're going to need this kind of altcoin projects, and you never know which one can bring us some extra things which could be useful in our lives. On the other hand, you have to be very, very careful with altcoins. As I said, the majority will be bad and will just disappear in a couple of years' time or even sooner. So you have to be very careful of this. So I would keep an eye on both of it, definitely. I think thinking about Bitcoin rather as a store of value than, the kind of payment system. However, Litecoin, Lightning Network is developing also pretty well. So we will see what the future will bring, but I just wouldn't, decide just vote for one side being the Bitcoin maxi or just go for altcoins. So I would keep on both, but this was the response from Charles Hoskinson to Michael Saylor. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget that on Wednesday I'm bringing the next video out here. And yeah, it's definitely important to keep yourself up to date during these times, because now is the time when the true opportunities really come, which can pay off in long term, not in a couple of weeks, not in a couple of seconds. We're going to have now fake outs and all these things. Big dates coming in July, when we're looking at the global economy. We will see how the Fed going to increase the interest rates. Are we in a recession? It will be revealed obviously around the 28th of July. And so all other things are interesting too, and it's important to watch. But now, recently, there are nice gains made in Ethereum. So who is a part of it, congratulations. But these are difficult times. I'm rather the one who thinking in long term. And now just accumulating things which are more, let's put it this way, stable. And then we will see what the future will bring. Okay, guys, I wish you an amazing day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.